I don't know whether I'm actually live or not. I never know. So I'm just going to give it a couple of seconds. See, it says waiting for Cat Rope Scam Studio.
Okay, I think you're live now.
And we're live now. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Brilliant. So, hello. My name's Rob. This is Cat Rabbit Scale Model Studios. I'm with Josh, the lovely Josh from Free Spice Game Group. Josh said hello. Did you hear it? Do it again.
Hello.
do it in Cornish.
I can't do Cornish accent.
Do it in a pirate accent.
I can't do accents.
Arr, we be here today. Obviously for the weekly hangout and hobby, and so yes, this is what we are going to be doing. We're going to be entertaining you for an hour or so, an hour and a bit, maybe an hour and 20. You know, we might roll on a little bit. So that's where we are today. Josh, show me what you are going to be doing tonight.
I am going to be painting Boris the Bunny Summoner from Moonstone, which is
I love it.
Very cool model, and he's got his pre-murder bunnies. What he summons, and he can summon the Jackalope as well, but you have to buy that separate, which I have got. But yeah,
is I hope you're doing them white, homage to Monty Python. Will it be?
I've done one brown, one black, and I'm going to do the last one white for
brilliant.
Obviously, Monty Python.
It needs to be done, doesn't it?
Yeah, I thought if I do them all 3 different colours, I need to work out which one I'm talking about on a board now. So
well, that's it. Yeah.
So
I'm going to be. I've been working on this Kit Bash Deathwing guy. I've just finished kind of building him. He's going to have a little guy. He's got one of them cool bionic arms. I always like these arms, these little robotic arms.
Yes, they're very cool.
Just shows you how many times he's rolled a 1 previously, and he's lost his arm. So I'm going to be doing this Deathwing Assault Intercessor. I guess Sergeant Proxy. I've got this guy. But I thought I'll go full Deathwing, make an actual squad. I like having the bone balance color. I really like that.
Yeah.
I thought I'm gonna do that today.
Cool.
But Josh recently went to the UK Games Expo.
I did.
So while we slap some paint, Josh, tell me about it. How was it?
It was amazing. So I went as a sort of customer on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Obviously, do a bit of networking for the club. You know, introduce myself and have cards and just tell people what we do. Met some really cool people. Found some really cool games. Although I did promise myself I wasn't going to learn a new game, and I came back with 2 new ones.
See, that's the type of negativity you don't need in your life.
But one of them is mainly for my kids. So,
see, you use the children as leverage. I like it. Yeah, I love the emotional heartstrings. Big fan of that. So what were the 2 games that you learned?
So the first game was from a company called Dice Edge, which do some cool miniatures. It's called Zoom Tales Battle Royale. And
these are the Fox type miniatures that you've been painting up.
Yep. The Foxes
are stunning miniatures. They are really cool.
Yeah. My daughter did draw on the top one. But so basically it's a skirmish game, but the mechanics are like really simple. So like your kids can play with you. You literally roll the dice, add the modifier on the card.
Yeah.
And if it goes over the armor, they'll lose a wound. But then if you die, you have a respawn point and they come back.
Okay. So it's fairly forgiving and child friendly.
Yes. Yeah.
Good.
So
I like that. That's the type of thing I can get behind.
So there's not much words on it.
Oh wow.
So the one in the corner is for your magic points if you're a wizard. That one is your movement. That one is how much life you got, and that one is your armor.
Nice and easy. I like that.
Yeah, and the red is how many victory points you get if you kill them. And obviously you got your attacks. So for example, he's got a dagger which is 3, so you roll a d20 and add 3 to it. And if it goes over the armor, it takes a wound.
Nice.
just simple as that, you know. So they have got their own special abilities as well. So the Rangers, this is a range. Oh, he's a Ranger card, so he can roll his crossbow with luck, which it's a bit like having advantage DD. So you roll 2 dice, pick the highest.
Okay, cool. So there's little perks to each one. They've all got their little abilities and things like that.
And each animal has to own unique ability. So like all the foxes can do it, all the rabbits can do their own.
Brilliant, nice and simple across the board.
The foxes can avoid opportunity attacks once per respawn.
Yeah.
But you can do it, then if you die, you do it again, basically.
Oh, see, I love it. Simplicity should be the forefront of everything. That's why I really want, and I've said this so many times, Warhammer Junior. Controversial, but I'd love Warhammer Junior.
Yeah, and
I'd play the shit out of Warhammer Junior.
I did get a map for it as well, which is gridded. So your movement's literally squares.
Nice.
But they have said instead of moving squares, move inches if you're playing a if you haven't got a gridded map.
So, very nice.
So yeah, that was the first game I brought. It was, I saw it for the kids, and kids really want to play like Warhammer now with me, but they're a bit too young at the moment. So I saw it and thought that's going to be perfect for them. Cool characters. There was other factions. It's like dinosaurs, bats.
I think that's going to have to definitely be something I look into.
I think on a website it's badgers, which I'm really excited about.
The badgers.
I love badgers. They're my favourite animals. So
yeah.
If you tuned into my live last night, I would have told everyone. But I love badgers.
What was the second game?
The second game is a game I played years ago, but I sort of gave up because no one else was playing it. But a few people at the club being interested, and it is Kings of War.
Nice.
The guys at Iron School Gaming, who are based in Burton upon Trent, which is literally the next town from us.
Yeah, it's not very far at all.
Yeah. They do. They like help Mantic Games and do demos in it. And the guy Palette of War, I can't remember if that's his Instagram name. Can't remember his actual real name, but he gave a demo on Kings of War and.
Beautiful.
Yeah, ended up buying an ambush box set, which is like a small kind of force you have.
Yeah.
So you have 10 cavalry units and 20 standard units, which have been units of 10.
Just out of curiosity, and I know nothing about Kings of War, what type of size force is that? Is that like a full army there? Would that be a full army?
This is a skirmish.
So size. What would that be like? What, 500 points?
I think it's about 350. This rough guess. When I
need a fair few miniatures to play it. And what does that retail for?
So this was £35, but they had a 20% off, so it was £28. I think.
And how many miniatures do you get in that box?
So you get 30 miniatures.
Wow.
So yeah.
So just over £1 a miniature.
Yeah.
That's bloody good.
Yeah. So yeah, and you do get the quick start rules for ambush as well. So
nice.
You do get like a tiny little rule book. So yeah, that was my second game, bro. I used to love playing Kings of War back in the day when it was first edition, when it first came out. But I didn't have anyone else to play with, so I sort of gave up, sold all my armies and that. But I've always wanted to get back into it, especially with Mantic, up in their models, making them so much better in the recent years.
I think a lot of people don't realise the quality of some of the additional models for other factions and that. Just how good it's becoming.
Yeah. And also gaming and dice play as well. After I spoke to Dave from there, I think he's the head guy. He was there. I had a chat with him, and I'm going to arrange him to come down to the club to do a demo of Kings of War.
Very cool.
So they're 2 games I brought, new games anyway. And then I went a bit Moonstone mad. I'll be honest.
Well, you're not a big Moonstone fan, are you, Josh?
Nah, I'm not.
You would have mentioned it before if you were.
Well, yeah, you probably would have thought so.
So, just quickly, before obviously we show the Moonstone Madness, you
Yes.
did something pretty cool. I think it's really cool, actually, on Sunday. What
I
was
did.
that?
I helped out on a Moonstone store and did
So
demos.
you were actually demoing for
I was.
people all
Yeah.
day on the Sunday. So if you did go to a UK Games Expo and you went on the Sunday and you did have a game of Moonstone, chances are this man is the guy that taught you.
Yes,
And I think that's just really, really cool.
And I hope you enjoyed it, because
Yes.
it's my first ever doing a demo outside being club, and
brilliant.
It was nerve-wracking, I'll be honest. But
Really?
Yeah, because it's so loud in there, and like it's just people like walking past you, and you know what I mean. It's like so much going on.
Yeah, I guess it's going to be quite difficult to stay focused, if you will, because there's so much going on.
But no, I really enjoyed it. It was
good.
Day.
I think more than anything is, did you enjoy it, Josh?
I did, yes. Yeah,
good.
I did, really. I think about 70% of people demoed brought something from Moonstone. So,
because it also, and we spoke about this, but it's not something that is spoken about. Moonstone won quite a few awards, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Yes, I was going to put on stories, but my stories have been not working. But yeah,
gone back to being a bit temperamental, is it?
Yes. So it's been a bit temperamental all week. It's only started working properly yesterday. So, and it's sort of like a period's gone where you can say congratulations to him now. You know.
Nice. Say it whenever you want, mate.
Well, yeah, true. But yeah, they won 4 awards. They won in those 2 categories they was nominating. One was the best miniatures and the best rules.
Yeah.
And they won judges and people's vote in both categories. So
brilliant.
2 awards each.
Good on them. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it.
Yes, and big shout out to Critical Kit, who helped us donate to a club before. They won the Best Solo RPG People's Award. Well, Be Like Crow, where you're playing as a crow.
As a what? Sorry.
A crow.
A crow.
A crow. Yeah, you an RPG about crow. It's pretty cool, to say. Yeah.
So, why not? Absolutely.
You know, it's solo RPG that you play on your own, and you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're really nice people as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, what for you? Was there a game that stood out to you, but you didn't get a chance to? Is there anything you wish you'd gone back to see?
Not really. I mean, I was hoping maybe to get a demo of, is it Lucana, which is a Disney card game, but that was more interest for the kids. See what it's like for the kids.
Okay, yeah.
Anything, but the key was over an hour long.
Sorry, I just realised Penge is online. Good evening, Penge. How are you? And he opens with Night Fellas, as in Helon, and then Crow Simulator 2023.
Yeah,
it's the next one up from Goat Simulator.
Yeah, no, but they're lovely people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a few games that caught my eye, but you know,
you can't play them all. You can't buy them all.
Exactly, and it's quite overwhelming because there's that many things there. You know,
you could spend a lot of time. Yeah, no, I do completely understand. I can appreciate that. I had there it is there.
Yeah.
I just need to glue this man's head onto this stick. Not like that. That's a bit morbid. So yeah, right. Let's get back to the Moonstone. So you picked up some Moonstone goodies, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Before we go to Moonstone, let me just show you what else I brought, because it'll be a lot quicker.
Okay.
So I picked another team for Rumble Slam, which is the fantasy wrestling game TT Combat kindly sent the club.
Very cool.
These are like Mexican people.
Natural Libres, yeah.
Yeah, and there was doing a deal. You buy a box and you get a blister pack for £30.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Which the box is 25 and a blister pack was 15.
Yeah.
But I saved a tenner.
Why not?
Yeah, and these are like your VIP. They're like superstars, really. There's 2 of them. It's Dedra and Pedro. One's dead and one's alive, basically. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Guitars. But yeah, these are always caught my eye on the website, so I know I was gonna get them. Moonstone. So I ended up getting 7 boxes on Moonstone while I was there.
So just a few.
Yeah, just a few. I've only got 6 left to buy, so you know. But yeah, absolutely love it. It's such a fun game.
I must admit, do you have your Death and Taxes figures near you?
I actually put them away in the box earlier.
Oh, Josh.
Sorry. I have the box though. I've got the box.
I want to see them. I think I'm going to treat myself to those maybe next month. I might pick them up. I think Death and Taxes, every single... There's 3 models.
Yes.
Full of character. I love the tax man. I like the big dude.
Yeah.
I like the guy grabbing his chest for the heart attack. I love it. I think it's so full of charm.
Joby's quite funny because he can actually fake his own death in the game.
I love it. I think it's so good. I think if that's it's definitely something I'm going to be.
Yeah, they're really fun. These are the models I test played in November when I went to Moonstone HQ.
Do you know I thought you had mentioned them before, and I couldn't quite remember. Maybe it was something else, and I was like, "Why does that sound familiar?"
Yeah,
I struggled to keep up with you and Moonstone.
Yeah,
and what we have and stuff like that. So no, very, very cool.
Yeah, that was the first box I've painted up. I'm currently painted up Boris the Bunny Summoner because
why not?
Why not? Yeah, it was the second most voted one when I asked people. So
yeah.
Then also got I did Commonwealth first. They've got Tumbledown Street, which is you get a barmaiden, a sort of German sort of style fighter, I suppose, and a alchemist called Quack.
Nice, yeah.
Yep. There they are. If people want to see him a bit in a miniature form.
I've said this before. I love the Moonstone artwork. I'd love to know who does their artwork because I think it's wicked.
I don't actually know. Then I got Administrators of Justice, which you get the Librarian, and Gulliman Poppycock is the guy in the middle.
I'm sorry, what now?
Sir Gulliman Poppycock. That's his name. Yeah, that's the guy in the middle, and you get Old Cadders, who's got chicken in his what's the stick with the bag on? What they call? I can't remember.
That Joel.
That's it, yeah. Then you got Tabby the Librarian, who's like getting pushed on a thing with a poking stick.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
I do love the character that the Moonstone models have. I think they're wicked.
Yeah. Then I got Fire Spitter, which, fun fact, it was the first ever model Moonstone released, and they released it on their own as a Kickstarter. It's a goblin with a homemade flamethrower, I suppose.
Nice, cool.
Flamethrower. It's pretty cool. But I picked this one up because it completed my goblin set.
Yes, because was it goblins you were playing?
I play all kind of ones from Moonstone, I'll be honest. And then I picked up the Masquerade, where you get the Duchess, Decree, and Claudia de Vil. It's like that's a roguey kind of vampire-y kind of looking,
Cool.
Great. With some pretty cool models. They look quite fun to use in game as well, which is the reason I picked them up as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then the final one is Banachite Mystics, which will complete my Leshavelle faction there.
Nice.
Which is you get Klaus, Regan, and Gwendolyn.
So it was a good haul, nonetheless.
Yes, yeah. I think, in all fairness, I have been saving up for months and months and months. So
Would you mind? How much did you spend, Josh?
Oh, just over 200 altogether.
So that's not bad for considering the amount of stuff you did actually get.
Yeah.
Good evening, Emma. Yes, comical Mordheim vibe. Yeah, it's got. Would you say comical Mordheim? Yeah, I guess that's about right, isn't it?
Comical model. Yeah, I mean, the best way to describe models is like your sort of Jim Henson Labyrinth sort of style as well. You know,
Yeah.
that sort of fun, cartoony. Yeah, so if you like your Labyrinth and stuff like that.
I think it's an awful movie. I tried to watch it with my youngest.
Yeah.
Last year, and I was watching it, and apart from David Bowie's massive dick bulge, there wasn't really much entertainment going on. I don't think it's aged as good as what people are willing to admit. And controversially, and I'm going to say this now because people always say it's the best Warhammer movie that Warhammer didn't make, Event Horizon has aged so bad.
Taking Casino.
There'll be people absolutely seething that I've said that, but do you know what? It's out there. I've said it. We can do about it. Absolutely nothing. I just think it's not as good as what I remember in my teens.
Yeah.
So there we go.
But no, I had a really good time at Games Expo. I suppose it. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you want to get out of Expo. If you want to just go there to flog it, but people's doing now,
Yeah.
And, trying to promote themselves and whatever, and other people are there to enjoy it.
Oh, a controversial topic, Josh. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the people there trying to promote themselves.
Well, you get a lot of influencers there, don't you?
You always will doing the influencer thing, absolutely.
So, you always get the influencers there, and I saw a few. I even demoed Peter Wargamer at a game of Moonstone.
There we go. Josh's claim to fame.
And I didn't even know it was him because I've never seen him before. So, yeah, it was when he asked me, when he said YouTube, I said, "Oh, what YouTube channel? Do you run?" He went, "Peter Wargamer." I went, "Oh, okay, cool." And that was sort of the end of the conversation. I'll be honest.
Well, what can you really say? Go, all right. Okay.
Well, exactly. It's but yeah, I saw some of the big names there. I saw Dave, Mini Wargame Dave. I saw who else did I see? I saw a fair few of them. Anyway,
yeah,
I saw the guy from Vanguard Tactics. Don't know his name, but I saw him.
Yeah, the one that's always he's like the main guy.
Yeah.
I
can't remember his name, but I
don't know his name.
Okay. Is it Jake? It's Jake. Jake's bringing in my head for some reason. It might not be, but
nice.
Yeah, it was him anyway. It's that guy.
Nice, brilliant.
But no, I saw the guys from On Tabletop as well because they do a lot of the promoted and stuff like the interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that always around. They seem quite nice guys, I have to say. What I've seen of them, some of them popped in a Moonstone store. Talking to us a bit. Talking to the other guys in Moonstone store, I was a bit demoing, but I saw a couple, but I didn't get photos with him. I didn't really.
Who's that?
Just all of them, really. You know what I mean? It's just like, I mean, if people want to photos of me, I would have happily obliged. But
I'll have a picture of you.
But I'm not one of these people. If I see someone famous like that, I'll take photos unless they want to. You know what I mean? As well. You know what I mean? It's.
Yeah. No.
I probably would. But we're mates, aren't we? Rather than.
Well, that's it.
It was a good experience. I met a few not really nice people.
Not really nice people.
Well, I wouldn't say I didn't meet there's always people trying to push past you and stuff like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone seems friendly enough, who I've bumped into and
No juicy gossip then, Josh?
Not really, no, I don't think. I mean, obviously some mini war game Dave it was about. Didn't speak to him.
Yeah.
Saw Iron Warrior cosplay because they had a store there.
Yeah.
Sort of cosplay. Looks pretty cool. You know what I mean? But I don't really know what to say about it really because everyone's posted about him. So it's like,
yeah. Do you really need to say anything else that hasn't already been said?
exactly. It's like
I kind of see that. Yeah, absolutely.
But it's like Moonstone won 4 awards, but no one's talking. Well, not many people are talking about Moonstone winning.
Which I find quite, odd.
Which is strange for me as well.
Would you say the Games Expo, if you were only into Warhammer, is the Games Expo a good visit?
No, absolutely not. If just in a Warhammer, just go to Warhammer Fest.
Yep.
Okay, they had the cool 10-foot, 11-foot Terminator model statue there. It's pretty cool to look at. It's a pretty impressive statue.
Yeah.
Took a photo of it. I didn't actually go in. I didn't even have a look at the Warhammer store. I just walked straight past it.
Yeah.
Because
there was no exclusive stuff there, was there? So it was kind of.
I think there was a few Aventa miniatures from like the ones from Warhammer Fest you could pick up. I think.
Yeah.
But I wasn't that interested in them. I'll be honest.
No, I think the UK Games Expo, the variety of stuff that's there. If you're going just for Warhammer, something's gone slightly wrong.
Yeah, I mean there was demo in temp, and I could have waited in the 10-minute queue for demo, but I thought
that's quite interesting. I saw a lot of people comment on this that the queue for 10th edition at the Games Expo was about 10 minutes. The Warhammer Fest event. Obviously, I didn't go to it, so I can't comment outright. But the queue was 4 hours, and it wasn't actually a game that you played. It was a structured narrative. You got to move, you got to shoot, and they dictated what you were doing.
Yeah,
which I find.
That's of how I ran the Moonstone demos as well. On a bit controversial, but because there was a bit of a queue for Moonstone demos, and there was only one table.
Mm-hmm.
I just showed people how to do the basic moves, basic arcane, basic melee. How to look, you know what I mean, and how to halve Moonstones. In hindsight, would have done it. Should have let them control their own minis a bit better. Probably.
Yeah.
But because I'm not at the club, and
is the problem.
It's timing. You only really have a 10-minute slot per person.
So it's not really like a demo, even. It's more like a taster.
Yeah.
A little appetizer, or a little stuffed vine leaf, some coup d'etats, if you will.
Yeah, because all I was doing, I was showing how to shoot people with Flintlock's gun.
Yeah.
Because he's got a cool bluffing mechanic if he fails his bluff, and I've got task to hear gun breaks for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So it sort of shows people the dangers of if you bluff, this can happen.
Yeah.
And I was showing how melee works with Fisher Sid, who's the smaller goblin who is quite good in melee and has 7 cards, and
Yeah.
So it was, I was showing them how to do the basics really. But because there was only, like I said, because there was only one table, and a few people waiting at one point, so I couldn't give people a proper game, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, as much attention as you maybe would have liked.
Yeah. It's not like me demoing club where I do a proper game with them, where they do control their own characters, but I do have 3 hours of club, not 10 minutes. So.
Exactly, you're trying to cram a lot of time into 10 minutes before you're then having to repeat yourself the next time to kind of do the next person. No, absolutely, I completely understand.
So. It is quite difficult at them conventions to do a proper demo.
Yes, because you want to give more time, but unfortunately, it's just not doable.
Yeah, exactly, and but then about 70% of people I did demo did buy something, so I must have been doing it right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had one guy just walk away when I was mid demo, but
Really?
Which is a bit rude, but
Okay.
you just okay. Yeah.
All right. Maybe if
You
it's
just
not for
said,
you, but could have just said, "This
yeah,
isn't for me, mate. I'm
exactly.
off." You go,
You
all
could
right.
just said,
No
I'm
worries,
really
bro.
sorry. This game's not for me.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we stop it? And I would have gone, no
And he
problem.
literally just walked away. Wow, that's rude. See,
Yeah,
that's the
he
thing.
didn't say
See, this
anything.
is where me and you differ very much, because I would have rang after him, pulled him back by his fucking ears, and
Oh,
told him to carry on until he fucking said something to me. I'd lose my rag with stuff like that.
yeah, that's probably why you don't do demos and I do.
Well, there's probably like a big thing while I'm not really in that regard. So.
Yeah, it is one of them. It's like I used to work at post office, so I'm used to people being rude and.
Yeah, but just because you're used to it doesn't mean you have to accept it, or nor
I
should
know,
you.
but
That shouldn't be. That's
mean?
just rude outright.
Yeah, I mean, everyone else was friendly, and you know what I mean. It's yeah, and I was speaking to a few gaming companies. One is called Warboss Miniatures,
Yes.
and they gave me their last painted model.
Oh wow.
Which is this, which is although Sal really gets annoyed with it because it's a knight in armor with a mouse. He's also got a pistol.
Right.
And Sal really gets annoyed with that he's got a pistol in like
Why?
plate armor because it's not like you wouldn't wear plate armor and have a pistol with you.
Of course you would. It's fine.
But yeah, he gets really annoyed by
that. Game called is it Reliquy? Reliquy? I can't say that word.
Reliquy. I'm going to show it. Yeah. Reliquy. It's such a hard thing to say, isn't it?
I'm going to have to Google how to say this word and generally.
Yeah, I think it's reliquary.
See,
reliquary.
When someone can't say it, it becomes contagious that you can't say it either.
Yeah. I think it's reliquary. But yeah, they're super nice people. They've asked me to paint up some of their models actually, which big job, but
very, very cool. Because they've also asked me to paint some models up as well.
Yeah. Only because I dropped you in it, but
I know you did. And I was in actual fact, I spoke to Oliver from Warboss Miniatures. Really, really lovely guy.
Yeah.
We had a bit of a chat, a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
Really, really cool guy. So very much looking forward to seeing what they send. Super excited for that.
Yes, and I've got Kickstarter coming out of Reliquary at the end of the year. And if anyone can have the QR code, it takes them straight to their website. They are on Instagram as well. They've only got a small Instagram at the moment. They've literally started a Games Expo weekend, and I was like their 4th follower. So yeah.
Wow, there we go.
But but no, they seemed really lovely. Game looks pretty cool. Looking forward to them producing it really, and hopefully it lives up to what it is. Yeah,
the excitement.
Yeah, so.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, because they were saying like the trebuchets and that you can like launch undead into people with it, So
cool.
Which sounds pretty cool. And obviously it's about relics, so like you have different relics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. But it seemed really cool. I don't think they had a board, but I don't think I was given demos, or they didn't seem to be given demos. So
yeah,
but it's a D8 system or D10 system. I can't remember. It was what wasn't it? But it has. They bring it back to scatter dice as well. So if anyone's
got a hankering for scatter dice, there you go.
There's
a game coming out for you.
Yeah. So grab your scatter dices and back reliquary. Yeah.
Reliquary.
Yes. Yeah, that game.
That one.
Yeah, I'm just saying now.
Which is very, very cool. Yes, looking forward to seeing more of that and seeing what they do with it.
Yeah, no, I am as well. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but
so all in all, the expo this year, what would you rate it out of 10?
I will give it. Oh, I'm going to give it a solid 8, I think.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was thought maybe you might do a little bit higher, but okay, let's
No,
talk about
only
that.
because, right, I won some tickets,
Yeah.
and when I went to redeem them, my name wasn't on the list.
Oh, there was a bit of a mess up, was there?
Yeah, and the time it would have took someone to sort it out would have been probably a while.
Yeah.
So instead of kicking up a fuss about it out, I just brought a ticket because I couldn't be bothered to.
Oh, Josh, you didn't.
I did, yeah. So,
You
but
gave in.
yeah, I mean, I did try to speak to someone, and Josh from Statue War Gaming Guild.
Yeah.
Well, he volunteers there. You say he's an ambassador,
Yeah.
and I actually bumped into him while I was there.
Yeah.
And I did, mention it to him, and
Yeah.
he put me in direction. And the guy messaged me back on Facebook, and he said, "Well, your name's on the list," kind of thing. But that was all really the response I had, and it was like, "Oh, okay." So, yeah, that was a little bit let down because obviously, if you won the competition, you
expect. Yeah. No.
but
Yeah,
obviously you don't want to wait hours and hours for someone to come and sort it out from front desk, do you?
No, that's the worst thing. Is
Yeah,
how long are you willing to stand there for? And
yeah, exactly. And with expos like that, I know everyone's quite busy, so you could have been hours waiting. So
yep,
we just brought tickets in the end. But yeah, it's a bit annoying.
bit of a bummer, especially when you thought it's always nice to get things for free.
Yeah, and especially if you won them as well, and you're legitimate. There wasn't just have free tickets. I entered a competition to win them. So
And you did. You won. What was the competition you entered? Just out of curiosity.
So it was around Christmas time. It was Big Potato Games, which is a board game company that teamed up with UK Games Expo.
Yeah.
And there was 2 games you could win: Shoot for the Stars and Colour Brain, which are both really fun games. Something family games. But then you had 2 tickets for Games Expo as well. So yeah, I got the ball games like Christmas time. So but then they just said, "Oh, when you had Games Expo, turn up, say your name, and you'll get a pass."
Yeah.
Yeah, my name wasn't on list for some reason, and yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
cheeky boys.
Yeah, it was a bit of a letdown, that was, because obviously, if you win something, they should honour it, and
well, yeah, and if something's gone wrong there,
but then did they refund? No, they didn't actually. Yeah, so one of the club members actually paid for me in the end, which I felt a bit bad for because he was the one I was given a free ticket to as well. So, but I did drive him, so it was like you drove here, so
yeah, I'll grab your ticket. At least I can do.
Yeah.
Well, that was nice of him, nonetheless.
It's a bit of a letdown, I'll be honest, but it is what it is. There's no point me holding and ransom back over 18 quid, is there? Really, it's just
how much? No, anyway,
it's 18, it's 18 quid a day ticket. So,
ladies and gentlemen, James is in the chat.
Hi, James. But yeah, it was a good day. I'm trying to think of any negatives, really. I mean, food prices were quite reasonable as well.
Yeah.
I went to there was like this burger van inside, and it was about £7 to £8 a burger, which for convention, I thought that was pretty good.
Sorry, you just said £7 to £8?
Yeah, for burger. Yeah.
Wow.
Which I think it's not too bad this day and age. No, it's pretty decent burger as well. It wasn't one of these just like burger van burgers.
Yeah.
I think I had the smoky one with a barbecue sauce and pickles and stuff like that. It works. And I had chips with curry sauce, which curry sauce was horrible, I have to say, but it just wasn't my tasting. The curry sauce, but the chips was alright. So yeah, but free price wasn't too bad. There's free drink refills as well, water refills there, so you can refill your bottles of water for free as well.
Yeah.
It's always nice. I'll kill for a burger right now. Yeah. There's a place in Litchfield called Patty Freaks, and they do the best burgers.
Yeah.
They're amazing. Yeah. If you're ever up here, I'll take you to Patty Freaks.
Patty Freaks.
Patty Freaks, yeah.
It sounds like something that you'd find in SpongeBob.
Yeah. Yeah, but I actually won a competition last year near my birthday for 2 burgers and drinks and fries, and actually took my dad.
Oh, right.
Yeah, mainly because the burgers, it sounded like there was going to be quite spicy burgers, but there wasn't in the end, and salted do spice, so
yeah,
it was one of them. But yeah, it was very nice. And,
what colour should I do this guy's hair? Josh, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's give him a nice head of hair. Let's make this guy. Oh, let's do a nice dark grey.
You know, I haven't actually started painting yet.
I mean, it's very small. I don't know if I can.
Yeah. I've literally just been rambling. I haven't actually.
If we can see that guy's head, I'll have to put pictures up afterwards. But it's going quite well. It's done quite well, actually.
Yeah, it's no. I mean, if anyone gets a chance to go to Games Expo, I would recommend it. But what I'd recommend is look for the unusual games. Don't go for all the mainstream games, because it's like Shatterpoint was there, the new Star Wars game from Atomic Mass Games, and but the queues were so big, and every store was selling it, and it was just like,
yeah, what's the point? You might as well,
So I like going there for like the unusual kind of weird and wonderful games.
I think if I were to go, that would be my biggest thing. Is I'd want to go and find the really obscure stuff, like that Zootopia, is it stuff?
Zoom Tales, yeah.
Yeah, is like that is the type of thing that I would 100% be all over if I was there.
Yeah. And like, I always buy Moonstone models there because they do like 10% off retail, and I always like to support
Moonstone,
yeah. So yeah, I did get a couple of boxes for helping out as well. So I didn't buy all the boxes.
And so you bloody should and all. Good on you.
Yeah, so I did get a couple for helping them out, which is nice payment, really. And I got a Moonstone t-shirt, which I've always wanted.
Hey,
so, yeah.
Would you do it again next year?
I've been asked to do 3 days next year by him. So
3 days.
Yeah, I've asked. They've asked me if I'm do all 3 days next year. So they must have enjoyed what I did. So
no, well, they obviously enjoyed you, and that's good. That shows.
Yeah. So but I said, speak to me nearer the time. Because obviously it's a year away.
Yeah. A lot could change. You never know.
Yeah, exactly. And I'd love to do 3 days, but it's trying to get cover for my wife, and obviously I've got a club on a Friday, and
yes, it's the other commitments.
Yeah, so I would have to assess everything near the time, I think, before I commit. I would love to. I'd love to help them out in other conventions in the UK as well, but
yeah,
it is, obviously, my family situation, and yeah, it is what it is. So but I would love to, do more with them like that. So because I really enjoyed it, and they're really lovely people as well. So
and that's all that matters. Good. I'm glad you had a very nice time.
Yeah, and I would recommend anyone who loves miniature games to go and enjoy it.
I think I definitely will do the whole convention thing next year, but obviously we've spoken about this before. I'd like to go and do it on my terms. I don't want to feel that I have to go there and do something on it. I'd rather just go and enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. Go there and work for your channel and get more content.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of effort, if I'm honest with you.
But if you were going for the weekend, what I'll do is do 1 day just filming stuff filming content,
Yeah.
then just give it 2 days, just enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Like even that, I don't know. I'll just tell you about it. Don't worry about it. Like that would be my kind of response. And like I said before, I think that's one of the reasons why I've kind of actively avoided these types of places,
Yeah,
because it's very much, I guess, everything that I'm not really as a person.
yeah. I mean, obviously, it's quite good for the club. Networking, seeing what games are on the market, see what people are talking about.
Oh, absolutely.
Although I didn't buy anything for the club while I was there. Actually, I didn't actually. I always take the club's money, and if I see something, I'll pick it up. But
There we go. Next year, me and James will pop along.
yeah, exactly. I don't post anything for Warhammer Fest other than that I was there. There was enough social media stuff out there. Exactly, yeah. That's why I tried to post the more unusual stuff like the Team Tale Battle Royale, King's War, stuff like that, the Relic
Yeah,
3.
that's exactly my thing. Like, let someone else do it.
Because I could have posted about Games Workshop, could have posted about Colour Forge, could have posted about Whaling Games, could have posted about Element Games, could have posted about Shatterpoint, but everyone else was posting about it, and it's like,
do I really need to tack my 2 cents on to say what's already been said?
Yeah, it's like Warboss Miniatures. I haven't actually seen another post about them yet.
No, so it's nice to kind of actually go, do
Right.
you know what? Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to work with you.
Yeah, and it's a game I look quite interested in, and yeah, I just didn't want to be one of these people that all look at me. I'm posting all the popular stuff because that's not me, and you would have thought a lot of these top influencers would posted more about Moonstone since it won the most awards in a whole weekend.
Yeah, but that's not their audience, you see. So it doesn't matter what's good and what's actually doing well. It matters what's,
Yeah,
the gripe there.
Yeah, exactly. And I think a lot of the influencers I saw was like that. They wanted to be seen with the cool kids. And I'll be honest, a lot of them didn't look like they was enjoying themselves. I'm not going to mention names. Rob knows who I'm talking about. But
you don't have to mention names.
I
might.
Well, yeah. But,
no, absolutely.
But it's a lot of the, would I say, the bigger influencers didn't look happy.
See, this is what I mean about like going.
You are cool, James.
Did they go to actually go to the expo, or did they go to make content?
Exactly,
like,
and a lot of them a lot of them got free passes for the expo as well. So I don't think a lot of them paid to get in either.
And I think that's my gripe there with a lot of it. That it's become a very sterile job. Like they're not doing it because it's something exciting or they're really excited to do this. It's because they know it will probably be able to turn into a video, and I can do a video, and whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it did show on some of them. Hence why I didn't want to speak to them. Really, because and they also have cameras in the faces. So when they say, "Oh, come and say hi to me,"
yeah, how can you?
How can you unless you interrupt the filming? You know what I mean?
Imagine just walking out and be like, "All right," and they'll be like, "Oh, we're just in the middle of a take," and I was like, "Yeah, but you said come hi, so."
Exactly. So yeah, it is one of them, isn't it? Well, if you see me, come say hi, but you're like got camera in your face 24/7. So
yeah, so I actually can't. Sorry.
Yeah. And
so, I don't know. I just think that the whole thing at the moment is very very odd.
Yeah, but just go enjoy what you want to do there. Don't get pressured by, oh, this is like, for example, Shatterpoint. It got released Friday.
Yeah.
That everyone was talking about it, and I mean, is this
you like Star Wars and stuff, didn't you?
I do like Star Wars, yeah, and Shatterpoint.
Are you interested in Shatterpoint? That's the new miniature Star Wars game, because everyone got upset that they didn't update Legion They just made a new game.
Yes, yeah. So,
but it's everyone's. I don't know. Is it a mixed bag? What's the crack with Shatterpoint?
so it's a bigger scale miniatures, which people are annoyed about as well because you can't use your Legion miniatures in
Yeah,
it.
that seems a bit of a silly move there.
But some of them are the same pose as the Legion miniatures, which is even more annoying because
just bigger. Oh, what a kicker!
Yeah, so like Obi-Wan Kenobi, exactly the same position as Legion, just bigger.
Right.
Yeah, and it's like, if you're gonna make new models, make them different. But yeah, I mean, it looks good. I mean, 165 quid for the Starbucks.
Oh God, sorry.
Yeah, 165 quid for the Starbucks.
Don't you ever talk to me like that again? £165.
Yeah, for the Starbucks, which is
wow.
Hence why I haven't gone out and brought
Yeah,
it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so they should have called him Primus Kenobi. Yeah, so that's the reason why I haven't gone out and brought it. You do get a fair bit into like Starbucks, but even still, that price, it's like,
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about all that. I don't know, Josh.
Yeah, and like I think most of the other boxes are about £45. Well, like Count Dooku, sorry, not General Dooku. And like you have these like sort of people with him and whatever, but yeah, it's about 45 quid.
Yeah.
Per box then. I mean, it just looked cool, but not
does
many
it look
people.
£165 cool? I don't know.
No, and I do enjoy playing Legion, and I think it's a good game. And they are releasing more stuff for Legion anyway, so it's not like they've abandoned it completely.
Wow, I don't know. It seems pointless. Seems like a pointless update.
Unless people at club are gonna rave on about it and play it, I don't think I'll get into it.
Yeah,
it's just a miniature game I have to learn, and you know what I mean. And I don't have time at the moment. I've got 2 games to learn from Expo already, which, in all fairness, Zoom Tales, it's pretty easy. Be able to learn in an hour or so.
Yeah.
Read the rules and that. So and Kings of War, it's going to be more time after building it and getting it ready, I think, than actual learning the rules. But but Leviathan's coming out as well. I've said the word.
Leviathan.
I've said it. But
from now on, I'm only going to be mispronouncing absolutely everything. It's Leviathan.
Yeah.
Are you will you be grabbing? I think I've asked you. So are you going to be picking up Leviathan? Not necessarily for the club, but for yourself.
No, I'm picking up for the club.
Just for the club.
Just for the club, yeah. It's going to be club. Mainly because I'm not a massive 4K player. I play it because it's popular. Really. I haven't enjoyed. I had a good game Friday and I enjoyed it, but I'm picking up for club because obviously Warhammer 4K is the most popular game at club.
Yeah.
So I can't not really, and it's sort of the next big thing, isn't it? I'm hopefully going to pop down to Boston Wargaming in Leek on the 25th because they're doing a Leviathan launch party there.
Yeah.
Which is a semi-local gaming shop to me.
Okay. Sorry, we've just got a few people stop playing Legion with me after I set them by playing the Wilhelm Scream on my phone every time one of my stormtroopers died. And Emma said, "Lesbian, picked up the wrong box set. Not mad."
But
I think I've seen that movie.
Yeah, so I'm still picking up for the club, and I'll paint up the Space Marines. It's going to be like club chapter stuff.
Yeah.
And Tyranids, we'll paint up. I'll build them, but I'll paint up. But we are doing a Leviathan launch party on the 7th of July. So
yeah,
mainly because a lot of people play 4K. And,
oh, good on it. Even if you're not, good on you for doing it and letting other people be excited about it. I think that's one thing to remember. It's if
Yeah.
other people are excited for it, it's obviously good for you.
But it's also the club's birthday that week as well, so I've sort of combined both. Kind of.
How old is the club going to be, Josh?
It's going to be 4.
Not even old enough to drink. Oh.
Which is mental, I mean, okay, I know we shut down good 18 months for COVID, but
Adama.
But yeah, it was 2019 set the club up, and I'd never expected it to get this far.
Well, here we are.
I never expected it to be this popular. Sounds quite big head to say that, but I didn't. I never expected it to grow this much. So
yeah.
Josh,
I've grown a lot just speaking to you tonight.
Oh,
that's why I can't get up at the moment because I have an erection.
Well, that's good to know.
Here we go.
But club will be on the 5th of July. It's the official birthday.
Oh, love it.
Which is a Wednesday, so I could do a birthday stream. I could get a party.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. The party poppers.
You should get little guest people on for little 5-10 minute stints.
Oh, I could do, couldn't I? Yeah.
Yeah, do like a quick fire. Give people a schedule. So you be ready at 10 to, 22, 32. I'm doing the other clock now. 40 minutes to, 50 minutes to. Wonder why my table was riding. I actually broke a leg on my table, and it's only my erection that's helping out.
But I'm so very proud of what the club's achieved over especially since the relaunch.
Yeah, absolutely, done amazing. And Josh, you have done amazing as well.
I was only going to give the club 6 months after relaunch because
no,
I was like, I'll give another 6 months, and everyone sort of say before COVID, I'll shut it down because it wasn't really working. So, but no, it's completely snowballed. And
look, it was always going to be good, Josh.
Well,
give yourself some credit. It's like the George Foreman. It's so good, I put my motherfucking name to
it. Yeah, I'm quite proud of what I've done now.
It should be a massive credit where credit's due. You've done an amazing job with it.
Next year, we are hoping to launch our own wargaming festival.
Yeah, what's it going to be called?
I don't know yet. It might be just literal wargaming fest or something.
Oh, come on with something better than that.
Well, I'm gonna have to get like a committee of like club members. Hey,
I'm there. No questions asked. Whether you want me to be a part of this or not, I'm just going to
No. You can be VIP.
Be really disruptive in meetings. Put my feet on the table, wear dark glasses, sharp drunk. That's my
Josh
Fest. Josh Fest. Yes.
No.
The Josh price is right. We could have. Oh yeah, come on.
No, that sounds just like a dodgy mattress company after.
Josh Stock. Yes. Yes. Josh Stock. It has to be. If it's not Josh Stock.
No. It won't have my name in it.
Come on.
No, it will not have my name at all. When's your birthday? My birthday or club's birthday? Club's birthday is 5th of July, and my birthday's in November. So, yeah. But yeah. Josh Stock. No, it's definitely not going to be called Josh Stock.
See, Josh Stock. Everyone wants Josh Stock. Why are you so against us being so creative?
No, it's definitely not. It's not going to have my name in. No one knows.
We'll fucking see too about that. Yeah, does he approve the change on these papers? Yeah, just put it down.
Yeah, no, definitely won't be Josh Stock.
No, it'd be good nonetheless. Actually, really excited to get the ball rolling with this, like being part of something like this. Be good.
Yeah, I know.
So
yeah, club's birthday is the 5th of July. 4 years this year. So
love it.
Joshtonbury. Oh God.
Joshtonbury. Josh Load.
Can I get a free interest ticket? I mean,
Josh
probably will invite some people like yourself down.
I'm washing my hair that day.
Yeah. No, you're cutting the ribbon. You are, Rob.
What fucking fucking written.
You're gonna have to scissors.
You're tying it round an oak tree. Fucking hell.
No,
but
it's only talk at the moment. So but I'll, it's not gonna be massive. I'm just gonna start small.
Oh, it fucking will be, because I'm gonna spit on it and stick it in.
Then depending on how much funding and stuff we can get for it, really. But I'm gonna hopefully have game companies come down. Some of the smaller ones to give demos, and then sell the stuff there, and some game tables to be able to play games.
Some merch. There's going to be strippers, midgets, fucking beer tents, live music. There's going to be absolutely everything. There's going to be the cocaine tent, and then the Stella Artois tent, and they're going to serve it like they do on the adverts with that fancy knife when they scoop off the like that. It's going to be fantastic. Yeah, come down. You're going to get off your tits. It's going to be amazing.
But it's not the plan we're doing. Maybe not that plan, but on about getting burger van now. Club members always want a burger van there, so that's one of the first things people suggested. But I already have
burger van. No, I love the difference between people where people go, "Oh yeah, you should definitely get a burger van," and there's me going, "Josh, we definitely need a cocaine tent." there's a bit of a difference there, I think, in what I expect and what everyone else expects.
Well, so what would you crack there? So
we'll work through these little technicalities. Don't worry.
Yeah, but I need to work out how to do it, because I might be able to get funding if I call it a community day.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
I need to look at the legality side of stuff, really.
Well, you do all that boring stuff, and you leave all the good stuff to me.
Oh God, no.
All right. Oh, got you sorted, Ralph, don't you?
But yeah, I'll probably get people
drunk, naked, arrested.
What people who, not like the big influencers, but some of the smaller ones who are nice and have actual. I've supported the club as well.
Yeah.
I'll like yourself. Emma, if she wants to come down, travel. I don't know where she lives actually, but
she lives way in the mountains.
Okay.
No, I think Em's is it Lancashire?
Yeah, so obviously, but it's not going to be huge. So, I don't want people to travel down and think, oh, this is the ship for today, But, but yeah, I'll see stuff closer to time when I've got actual stuff properly planned and stuff or stuff like that. But, yeah, it's
nice.
Yeah, I probably do. Because I was speaking to Josh from Dutch Wargaming Guild, who has run an event before.
Yeah.
And we might be collaborating on it.
No, brilliant. I think if you can get someone that has done that type of thing before, it's a great asset to have.
100%, and might be doing it for my charity, mental health charity.
I would say doing it for a charity is always a win. I think that's a really, really cool thing. That's something I can get behind.
Yeah, so and mine are brilliant anyway, so
maybe there could be a little thing where for charity I'll come down and if you pay me money I won't stop painting, or I'll stop talking. I don't know, one of the two.
But that's just stuff. It's just no basing material. Yes, Rob's just going to show people how to do slow basing material, but it's going to be cocaine, really.
That's it. It's just I don't know why everyone is such against me having a good time. I guarantee you now, Josh, manage your expectations of me, because I will get drunk. I will be drunk.
Well,
I will be the most unprofessional person you've ever met in your life.
It depends on where we have it, because some community centres won't allow you to drink alcohol and stuff, so I'll have to.
What? You'll ruin my fun? Yeah.
I mean, we're allowed to drink at a club, so and it's the place I'm looking at is the sort of sister building to it, so
yes.
But
no, regardless, I think it's going to be really, really cool. Definitely going to get behind it, all jokes aside. I think it'd be a really, really cool thing, not only for the club members, but for the club itself, but also for the community as well.
Yes, yeah. Oh, I'll start small. Then, if it goes really well, maybe have a little bit bigger next year after. You know what I mean, and so on.
Always go bigger, baby. Always.
So but it's sort of dipping my toe in the water, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Next year, really.
What water are you putting your toes in?
Whichever water guides me.
The guiding water.
Yes.
Do you need me to call someone? Are you all
Yeah.
right? Okay. Where are we? Josh, hello.
Hello.
Right. I think I've actually done quite well today. I've done that guy's head.
Nice.
And I've got most of his armour kind of done. So I think I've
barely touched him from earlier, but I have just been literally rambling to you tonight. So
I'm pretty sure that's the same as what it was, when I saw it.
No, I've done a bit on his legs. You can't really see it.
You can't pre-paint the miniatures, do the hangout, and then claim that's what you've done. That's cheating.
I put a little bit around his fur on his legs.
I'll let you off.
Can't really see it on the picture, but yeah, it's. I have done a little bit, but not too much. But I have been talking for.
Well, you went to the expo. Of course, I was going to pick your brains over it, and that was always a given.
Yes.
No, I didn't go. I was washing my hair that day, and Josh told me all about it. It was like I was actually there, and I didn't actually need to go, which was great. I don't actually feel like I missed out on anything.
Yeah, and it was nice to see how many club members went as well, because a lot of club members went on different days, and
Yes, so I am a committee member, Free Spice Gaming Group. People don't know this, which is ironic, really, because I can play fuck all games. I've never been to the club. I do intend to go down. I would like to say sooner rather than later, but obviously time permitting. And we have a little WhatsApp group now, don't we?
We do, yes.
And I must say, I really enjoy chatting to all the people on there, just with the little comments, seeing what people have been up to. They really are such a lovely bunch of people.
Yeah. No, they're all great.
They're just really really chatting, and it's really, really lovely to see.
Yeah, a bit of banter as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I really, really, it's been really nice.
Yeah. And, it's nice when everyone came back from Expo and talked about their experiences.
Yeah, they were just chatting away. Yeah, it was lovely. It really was lovely to see and hear about. And yeah, I love stuff like that. It's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And it's a credit to yourself of the community that you built up around you, Josh.
Yeah, I have to say, the people who come to club are generally nice people. I'm not just saying that to, I haven't actually had to tell anyone off yet. So
ever?
No,
really?
not since the relaunch, anyway.
Fucking soon change that.
Even like
challenge accepted.
Because you're allowed to drink alcohol at the club. Yeah, bring your own, but no one's actually gone like absolutely smashed. You know what I mean? Where they
like really bladdered.
Yeah, and people respect it.
You've had to kind of go, he's had enough, get him out of here.
Yeah, and no, I don't think if I've told someone off on because they kept switching the light switch on and off one of the sockets, and that's it. Really,
that's the extent of the rebelliousness.
Yeah,
I had to tell someone off to stop touching the light socket.
But I was constantly like flicking it, and it was just like, yeah. But, yeah, I think that's the only time I've told someone off. I think. At the club,
what did you do? Did you put on the dad voice and be like, "Oi"?
No, I just politely asked them to stop it. No one. Okay, yeah.
Excuse me. Would you mind stopping that?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Was there no engage your fucking brain cell and pack it the fuck in?
No, not really.
Really?
No.
We have very two different ways of speaking to people.
I always start with the nice approach, then if to carry on, then it gets a bit.
You can always go the other way. Absolutely.
Exactly. If you ask them nicely, normally they 9 times out of 10 they'll say, yeah.
Yep, 100%.
Sorry, I've been a bit of a dick,
kind
of thing. So, but yeah, I mean. But I packing away time. Everyone sort of clears their own tables down and everything. And
no, it is really, really lovely to, they seem like such a nice very chilled, welcoming bunch. Actually,
like
it can be daunting sometimes coming into these groups and being parts of things like this, but they're not cliquey at all in the slightest. They're all quite chatty and.
No,
it's really nice.
If someone new turns up and someone's looking for it hasn't got a game, then 9 times out of 10 will, play a game with them, or get them involved in their game, or if they're painting, I'll tell them to come sit down next to them and chat about the hobby. And, and a few people have had some mental health issues. I've been speaking to. I'm not obviously won't say who or go into detail with them, but I've got a few people suffering mental health who's I've spoke to recently, and they seem to be in a bit better places now. Some of them, and
good. And it's a great little, I guess, friendship place to make bonds and stuff. And,
definitely. We're
really nice.
What we wanted, really. As a gaming community, that's what we wanted. We didn't want.
Yes, I don't think you could ask for anything better, actually.
No, we didn't want egos coming in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's don't think of ever. There's a couple of guys who are quite competitive, but they only really turn up for the league games at the moment. So it's what it is. But you're always going to get a couple, aren't you? But they're nice people.
Yeah, but if that's how they enjoy it, then that's how they enjoy it. As long as they're respectful of other people, and I don't suppose it really matters.
No, exactly. And it's always nice to. Everyone's super friendly. I don't know what to say really. It's and very supportive with painting and stuff like that. They're very supportive. If you're not running painter, but they will give you encouragement, or if you ask for tips, they will show you and stuff like that.
No, that's good.
Stuff like that, but absolutely love running club. It's probably one of the best things I've ever done, actually. I take good pride in it. So
you do, and it shows because it's a good environment. It's filled with good people, and it does well.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I wanted to do. As long as everyone's having a good time there, I'm happy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it is what it is.
There we go. Wise words from the man himself. Right, I've done this Aquila. We've been going for an hour and 15 now.
Hey.
I think I'm going to say that's enough for me today. As I'm going to go walk the dog. I need to wash my hair. That's no joke. I actually generally do need to wash my hair. And actually, oh shit! I was supposed to put my phone on charge. Let's pop it in. Better late than never. But anyway, okay, cool. So look, that is it. Just one last time, just pop it up and oh, hang on. We just need to put that there. There we go. There it is. So I managed to.
Yeah. Before we go, let's switch my camera around.
And this guy's little angry head. I don't know if you can see it so well. There he is.
There he is.
Put some pictures up on Insta at the end. Oh, he's cool. Once again, I'll say it. Moonstone, their models just get better and better.
That's really these are murder bunnies. They actually are called murder bunnies. It's
love it.
Yeah.
Really, really cool.
Yeah, but he's a great model, I'd say.
Nice. Right, that is it. That is the end of the stream. Thank you to everyone that did pop in, say hello, comment in, chat away and stuff like that. It's lovely to see so many of you tonight. Emma, James, Penge, if you're still there, I don't know. He's probably painting a fence somewhere. Anyone else that just generally popped in, or anyone from the future who is now watching this. So there we go. It's been a pleasure. Are we back next week? Are we back to normal now? Are we?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Good.
I've got no plans next Thursday.
You're gallivanting off to some other event that I'm not, because I'm washing my hair that day?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool. No, brilliant. I like it. We'll take it from there. Right, Josh, it's been a pleasure looking at you for an hour.
No, thanks.
It's a massive wet patch on my chair. And I will see you very soon. I'll probably talk to you just shortly after this. I'll put some pictures up. Josh, if you can send me a picture of what you've been working on today, and I'll put it up on the community post, as that's always nice. I like to show people what we've been doing. And we'll see you all next week at about 7:30. Look out for a community post around about Wednesday, Thursday, with the timing and stuff like that. And we'll see you all soon.
Yes.
Brilliant. Okay, Josh. Bye. Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye. And end. Nice.